Good morning, everyone, and we'd like to welcome you to our 8th Senior Police Academy graduation. This class here was a very interesting class. They worked very hard, they exercised, they ran, and they really gave us a good run for our money. So on the first behalf, I'd like to congratulate all our graduates on the great job you did. Next, I'd like to introduce first our captain, Captain Scott Kuzma.
But this is a very important day. We've been doing this for quite some time, and I can tell you that the group every year gets better and better. The feedback I got from Community Affairs, from Mark and Joel, is that you guys, the 5-mile run's amazing. The push-ups, awesome. Sit-ups, awesome. High jump, not so much. But definitely a well-rounded experience, right? Okay. So we're going to keep moving forward in the future. We're going to keep doing the senior thing. What I would ask is if there's any feedback, positive or negative, you can come see me later, and we like to improve the program as we go along. It's a great program. There's always room for improvement. Thank you for participating. Congratulations.
Captain. Next up, we have our Mayor, John McCormick.
Gotta silence my phone. You guys had a run? I'll tell you what, I always said to myself, I just turned 60 on Sunday, and I said, I want to join the Senior Billiards Club because that's a lot of fun, and I always said maybe one day I'll go along in the Senior Police Academy, but if you have to run, no way. I only run once every 4 years. There's no chance I'm running with people and doing high jumps and push-ups. It's just not happening. So, but I love this Senior Academy. It was an idea that came to us, as you heard from Mark, 8 years ago. I think it's excellent that we have this outreach with our senior community, and we have a very active senior community in town. We keep opening up. We just opened up, or about to open up, the 5 branches senior center at the old American Legion building in Island. That should open up in June sometime, and then we're putting the designs together for the Ford's First Aid Squad to open up the Hickory Senior Center there. So within a year, we're going to have 4 senior centers in 4 different corners of town. Evergreen up here, Sycamore over here in Port Reading. I guess, where am I now? Ford's over here, Hickory Center, and up here is the 5 branches. So 4 different senior centers where you can all go and do everything you want. They're all very active. We're all modeling everything after Evergreen. Evergreen's a fantastic facility, and we're modeling everything after that. We're also expanding senior living opportunities. We opened up the Reinhardt Manor in Colonia a few years ago. We opened up Delina Manor, I guess, a year and a half ago in Hope Lawn. We're moving Stern Tower out of downtown Woodbridge and over to right next to the Sycamore Senior Center. It's going to be the Red Oak Senior Development. The Stern is a very old, concrete, dingy kind of environment. It's not the best of living conditions for our seniors, so we're giving everybody a brand new facility over there, and it's called Red Oak next to Sycamore. We do everything named after trees now. And we have expanded senior transportation. We started that over a year ago. We expanded it last year to move people around. So we have a whole lot of great things happening for the seniors in Woodbridge Township. And I think the Academy is great. I think it gives you a chance to see firsthand what our police force is all about. I mean, we do literally have the best police force in the state of New Jersey. I say it all the time. Last week we had some awards, and somebody from the FBI came out. People from the county came out. People from Mothers Against Drunk Driving came out. And we gave awards to a lot of our police officers, and every one of them agreed that we are the best force in the state. We are one of only a couple, or 3 or 4, that get accredited every 3 years by a national accrediting agency that comes in, independent people every 3 years. They look at our policies, our procedures, our practices, everything soup to nuts over a couple of weeks, and every single time I attend the exit interview each time, and they remark about how outstanding our police force is. So you now get to see that. You don't have to just listen to me say that. You've seen it. Mark and Joel are our community affairs officers. They're the ones that do a lot of the community outreach and do community interaction. People ask me what's the hardest thing about my job. One of the tough things is when neighbors fight with neighbors, and it's not necessarily something that the town can legally get involved in, but somehow we send out Mark and Joelle, and they always seem to just break things down and get things settled very well. They do a fantastic job, and there are most obvious police officers out there to all the different events. We've got Sergeant Pochek and Sergeant Cesare here. We've got Donna from the police records downstairs, and Laura Higgins is the head of our first aid squad. So you have a whole bunch of people here, hopefully, who've helped make your experience really go well. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please let me know. If you have any complaints, please see Mark and Joelle, and they'll handle it. Oh, Joelle, I thought you didn't want to talk.
I know, but I just
go ahead. All right.
Are you
No, go ahead. You can interrupt the mayor anytime you want. No, go ahead. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay.
Listen, apparently I interrupt him all the time.
Joelle, we'll talk later.
I get that every time. No, real quick, I just want to say, because I see there's a lot of family and friends out there, and I don't know if this group shared with you all the things that they do. They got to do a ride along with a police officer for 2 hours, so I'm not sure if they shared that experience with you. But I hope it was interesting. And like the mayor said, we have these officers up here, Sergeant Cesare and Sergeant Pochek. They helped the seniors with the driving simulator. We took them down to the county, and they used the driving simulator and the firearms training simulator, and they got to be in scenarios where it was shoot, don't shoot. Some of them did a little bit too much shooting. But it was a good time. Laura Higgins, like he said, runs the first aid squads. She helped them learn a little bit of CPR and first aid. And Donna is our backbone in community affairs. She helps us with everything. She helps us with all the paperwork, keeps us moving. So thank you. And that, like I said, I just wanted to share some of the experiences. And you guys were a great group. You guys made us laugh a lot. And thank you.
Can I go now? Can I go back?
I guess.
All right. Well, I guess, anybody else speaking? We can go right to the proclamations.
Right.
We're going to call you up and give you a proclamation from the mayor's office and one from the police department. Now, when you take pictures, I want you to do what your grandkids do, and you get a picture with the mayor and the proclamation hanging on your refrigerator. When I go knocking on doors, I'm going to check to make sure it's there. You know, your grandkids do that. I see some kids and I see some grandkids here, which is cool because you've been out, going to their events for how long and watching them get recognized, and now you got them out here watching you get recognized, which I think is pretty neat. So we'll take individual pictures. Is that what we're going to do, Will? Individual pictures, and then we'll take a group shot at the end. Okay, Nancy Adada. Congratulations. Turn around and stand in front of us. Okay, George Burchak. Congratulations. Sylvia Bradley. Congratulations, Sylvia. Congratulations, Sylvia. Joseph Cafaro. Congratulations, man. Thank you. Got it. Betty Dykeman. Oh, yeah. Carol Foe. Congratulations. All right. Helen Kellerman. Congratulations. Lillian Madero. Congratulations. Maria Manzella. Congratulations. Alexander Mendoza. Not here. Karen Moffett. Linda Padden. Congratulations. Okay, Marcel Perret. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bill. Beautiful, beautiful time.
Barbara Stewart. Your flower matches your shirt. It's cool. You got the yellow going on there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alice Tomko.
I wasn't ready.
Oh, jeez. Wait, one more. Alice Tomko. Howard Weber. Congratulations. Michael Weber. Congratulations. Marie Witt. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Slide over. And Augustine Winek. I know your daughter's gotten a million proclamations from me, so she's here taking pictures. Got it?
Yep.
All right, well, they didn't get it to people aren't here, so that's the end of the ceremony, right? Anything else?
Well, that's it.
I got to check with my boss here, you know. All right, well, thank you, folks. Thanks for coming out and celebrating with us. It's, again, it's a terrific thing that our officers do for the public here, our seniors, so we're going to keep doing it. And if you know anybody else that wants to take advantage of this next year, please let them know to contact us. We're happy to take care of them. Thanks for coming out.